Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I've got an RTSL game against Aleksei. Aleksei's given me some problems in the past, and I'm hoping that does not continue. So let's get to it. I'm the US for this one, and we've got garbage here. Woo! Not good. I do have Middle East and Nasser, so I'm going to pick up 4 VPs. That will help. But not a good opening hand. Okay, so ideally, oh man, I got all 3 war cards. So ideally, we just don't get purged. We trigger Korean War, hope to get South Korea. AI War, probably going to space. I don't know, but I might need the ops. This seems like the play. Gov's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, I'm 1-3 against Aleksei. So I didn't want to see Gov's, but much prefer it to purge. Okay, IP war. Ooh, UN already of what? Marshall? No, US Japan. Okay. All right. I don't want to use Warsaw right away because if I do, that gives him Dom. So I think I want to do this. Make him take Italy, and then I can go into India. I could also use Korean War for this. That's not crazy. No, because if I lose the war, I want to get 1 back into South Korea and 1 into France. Then he could just take South Korea and Italy. I think this is better. Okay. I got de-stall. I hate giving Warsaw here so early, but I'm going to have to do it. Okay, maybe he will take Portugal. Okay, he is going to take Portugal. All right, now Warsaw, whatever. I'm sad about giving it, but okay. So let's do 1 India. I think we got to retake West Germany. Then what? 1 Pakistan? I'm fine if he wants to coup Pakistan, then I just trigger the war. I don't really want to go Malaysia, I don't think, because he could duck coup it. I think Pakistan seems fine. Again, I could also trigger Korean War here. But no, let's do this. Okay, that's a shame. But not much I could do. Saw Govs in a coup. Alright. Very nice. Now I have Europe Dom. Or excuse me, now I have Asia Dom. China Jam? Yeah. That makes sense. But okay. Um, let's do that. Now with China in my hand, I think I hold D-stall. Gonna take South Korea with that? Okay. I love getting Marshall here. I love getting Marshall. That means I can't, it's not going to help me right this second, but it does mean I'm going to be able to have a good chance to stop your Dom later. All right, this is time for the Nasser coup. I got to get some mill ops. Okay, that was unfortunate.
The challenge of the 20th century is the challenge of human relations and not of impersonal natural forces.
Truman doesn't do anything. He's gonna coup. That's really annoying. Okay, well. I think I have to get Lebanon here. I can't just trigger the war. And I really want to get one into Thailand. I'd like to take Thailand, but I don't think I can. Alright. Okay, I get Asia, I get decall, but what I don't get is Vietnam. So I cannot headline Asia. CIA is a possibility. He's definitely headlining Vietnam here. I have China. I should be able to stop Asia Dom. I think this is just a nice CNS to pick up 2 VPs. Yeah. Yep. This could be Vietnam Duck. Duck makes a ton of sense if he's got it. But there are no war cards around. Yeah. Okay, I think I take my coup now. Right? Take my 2-op coup. Good lord. Okay, not what we were looking for at all. Alright, good thing is I got both decall and destall. I'm going to have to play China to stop Dom, which is unfortunate. Okay, glad to get that triggered. think we got to play China here. I mean, I'm definitely playing China this turn. So it's clearly 1-2. I think it's 3-4-5. This does mean he gets Dom back by taking Burma, but then I can stop it with Philippines and Indonesia. This is fine. Okay. So he got Marshall, US, Japan, and UN. We still have NTB. Yeah. Okay, and then I think that's a clear of this. Actually, I think it's a clear 1, 2, 3, so that de Gaulle doesn't take away my access to Algeria. Let's do this. I think if he had NTB, he would have used that instead of Purge. So I don't believe he has NTB. He might have NATO. Yeah, this certainly isn't a good start, but it's not a disaster either, I don't think. Fidel. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's get rid of Asia. Glad to get out of that for even. Okay, yeah, take a bunch of DOMs. All right, I think, what do we do now? I am worried about a China flip of Pakistan, but I think we got to stop Europe Dom. So let's do that. De Gaulle's coming, which is not great, but not much to be done about it. Could see containment here. Probably going to see blockade here.
And that there are no international problems which men of goodwill cannot solve or adjust.
Yeah, containment. Okay. Makes sense. I think this is fine. Okay, I get defectors. Which is known. He gets de Gaulle. So I think this is just a defectors headline, even though it's known, which sucks. Yeah, it's defectors. Because, yeah, I don't think he's going to headline anything good. Yeah. I mean, that's... a good headline by him, but also now it stays in the deck. CIA was pretty harmless. Okay, Panama coup. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, CIA, that would have sucked. Dump Europe, right? Maybe a space decall first. Case of a mid-turn purge. He doesn't know I have Europe. Good lord. Come on, man. Give me a roll. Give me a roll. Give me a roll. Okay, that is... I'll count that. Okay, blockade. Dump this. And we'll start making the climb. Okay. So, behind in Europe, Middle East is an epic dumpster fire, but decall, destall are gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Wants to fight me hard for France. Okay. All right, well, I should have dumped Europe. And that's... but whatever. Okay. I think that's pretty clear. All right, down 5 VPs going into the mid-war. Not great. Not great. But a lot of Twilight Struggle left. I do like that I got NATO. Okay, these are good cards for me to have. This is a clear junta. Yeah. Yeah, this is a clear junta. Oh man, I'm gonna have to play Salt for Ops, which I really hate to do. But this is not a good board for Salt. Okay, happy to see that. That was only going to get worse for me. Yeah, we'll go Chile for sure, because I've got 2 cards to get me into the other half. Asia headline perhaps suggests he has more scorings. That is my hope anyway, and that one of those isn't Middle East. line. This, you're gonna be sad if this hits, but let's hope it doesn't. Brutal. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Okay. Hell do I use? I mean, I think it's got to be this to take Algeria. I hate giving C5 so early, but I didn't want to use EEU in case we eat a missile envy, and I didn't have a great use for the third op. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's very nice. Obviously could have been bigger, but okay, now we have to spread out in South America like so. Do I put a second in Venezuela just to discourage Colombia? I don't know, because I want to. Let's do Brazil. Yep. Do that now. Okay, now I can coup Colombia for Milops, but I think I'm going to do it on AR7. Please hit this. Q. Jam? Yep, makes perfect sense. I think we'll do that. Our man has some good targets, but I do like holding on to Salt. Okay, he's going to jam again. Yep. Okay. I'm going to fix again. Okay, more good stuff. Is it just how I learned? Oh, Willie is a big problem for me. I cannot allow Willie to go off. How I learned is GG if he headlines a missile envy, but I don't think he will. On the other hand, do I really need ABM? Do I want that? Do I want the Thailand coup? do like the idea of potentially playing We Will Bury You for ops. And then, yeah, let's go ABN. Okay, Libs is too bad. But we're going to try the Thailand coup with Southeast Asia unscored. We're going to roll 5. That's a big roll. Now, he's probably going to just coup Argentina.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
Yes, and we're going to coup. He's going to coup Argentina for sure. Yeah. And a huge number. Okay. And that is VOA proof. I think now it's this. No, I think I got to take Mexico back and not take Dom. If he wants to dump South America for 2, I got to let him. Yeah, it's this. Even realigns. Not great. What's VOA gonna do? Just play China? I don't like the idea of just giving realigns in Peru like that. But I don't want to give Fidel or Willie either. And I don't want to concede Chile. I could just concede it and go to work on the Middle East. Clearing them out of Libya and Egypt's nice. I wonder if I just do that. Because if I use China to fill Chile, he'll just take Peru, and I don't really have a response to that. I think I like this. Activates kitchen, which is nice. I think it'll be deactivated very soon. Okay, well, at least it got me 2 VPs. Make it 4. Okay, coup of Thailand right before Southeast Asia is great. This has to go to space. Okay, what's not scored? South America is it. I think my plan at the moment is to just realign, is to try and just realign Fidel out with his own ops, but
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
yeah, okay. Could take Dom by going Uruguay. Or coup in Colombia. It is the only unscored region. Maybe I do that. The realigns can wait and I just do this. Okay. This makes him have Allende. Okay, this hand is not good. But I guess it's Purge. It's clearly Purge. Yeah, no surprise there. So he's got to come up with a big role now. Muslims is also free. Flower power's around. All the other 4-ops are gone. So it's just flower power in terms of 4-ops for him. That's wise. And unfortunate. Okay. So Muslims is clearly the play. Is it an overprotect? A little brush protection? And then 1 Egypt? Not worried about an outright flip with ops, but I am worried about Portuguese. So I think this is fine. I could realign, but I'm not that excited about that. Special is really nice here. I did not think about that. Could be an AR7 play, but I'm a little worried about Quagmire. So I think I gotta do that earlier. Yeah, I was worried about that, but I had no path to stopping it, so I'm not going to beat myself up. Okay, now what gets spaced is the question. Is it cultural? Or do I play China, get rid of cultural, space South African? think I want to hold on to China with gunmen in my hand.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom.
Let's do that. I know I should wait,
And we hope around the world.
but that's a 2-op repair that he's got to do immediately. The other thing I'm worried about is Quagmire, so I don't want to space just yet. Yeah, I'm not happy with Quagmire in my with 3 1-ops in my hand and Quagmire coming. That's not great. So let's just get my VPs. Ooh, that's annoying.
I believe that this nation should commit itself
Okay, gotta repair that.
to the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
I think Sadat's got to be played next AR. Very worried about Quagmire. I do want to get these real lines off in Central, though. I don't think he's going to go to Haiti because he doesn't want me to get mill-ops. Yeah, I was worried about that. Okay. No, Libya's not great because brush, that's a good brush target. Maybe we just try our real lines now. One more? Okay, that's good. Okay, that he's definitely got Quagmire. That is unfortunate. I think we got to coup it with a 1. Because Quagmire is probably coming literally right now. No? Okay. Worried about brush. All right, trying to beef up that his target for brush. Okay. I'm fine giving up 1 VP. I have no problem giving up 1 VP. You know what? This should be that and this. With him having China. I would love to not see Quagmire here, space and hit it, so I know I can get rid of so I get headline peak for gunman purposes. Alternatively, just drawing Kennedy next turn would be great. Yeah, no surprise there. And we're out. Okay, great. Out of Quagmire. I didn't get to space, but that's okay. No Kennedy, unfortunately, and I do get South America, which is a shame. He also gets Brush, which sucks. And I have nothing to lower DEFCON with. Am I just headlining South America? Maybe I'm headlining Alliance. Even if he coups South America and flips a battleground, like, I can still score it. Let's take our 3 VPs. He's got Usuri, Kennedy, and Grain to go. He's got Usuri, Kennedy, and Grain. That's an issue for him. Okay. Well, now Usuri's not a... Well, Usuri giving away China. It's fine. Okay. I assume he'll just coup Africa. That is what I would do. Yeah, this is going to be Nigeria. Okay, makes perfect sense. I think I dump my scoring right now. Get rid of the obligation. Ooh, that's going for influence. Very interesting. That's a good event. Okay. If he had the scoring, I think he'd just trigger it now. Like, he would have just triggered it there for Dom because of Shuttle. So I think we go ahead and event this now. Or maybe we don't. Because he's got Brush. So I could do South Africa. Maybe I do this. Boy, I don't want to leave myself so ops poor with him under Brezhnev, though. I have to do that. Let's do it. Korean War, AI War, gone. He has brush, so I don't have to worry about that. Flower power is pretty doable here. Okay, gray into space makes perfect sense. Misses. I think we take Libya here. I should have taken Israel. Get rid of salt? I think we do. A lot of good targets. Okay, that's a fantastic miss. Still don't have mill-op potential here. Just take battlegrounds. Hate leaving myself with 3 1-ops. Okay, I do like getting China. Okay. Let's take Africa Dom. If he coups that, I can coup it back. Yeah, he's going to give you Surrey. And we're just going to do this, which he will be able to repair no problem, which is a little sad, but at least I have China now.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll take Mill-Ops, sure. Or a Mill-Op, rather. Okay, I get Aldrich, which is nice. Star Wars. It's Star Wars? What does Star Wars pick up? Grain? Is it CIA? What can Star Wars pick up other than grain? Brush, but that's... But flower power is in effect. I think it's CIA. That's not great. My goodness. Are you kidding? Oh boy, that's a lot of ops. Okay, well, we're getting a coup here in Africa. That's not great.
Thwarting the human impulse to create, to enjoy, to worship.
What does he have in his hand? Yeah. I think we give the hostage crisis. I don't think we're going to let him just take Egypt with a garden variety 3. Let's do this. Star Wars, I guess, can be used for grain to pull. Because he wants to 5-year plan Africa. Star Wars could also be used for Kennedy. Could also just accept my fate in the Middle East and realign Africa. No.
Gorbachev,
So let's do this.
tear down this wall.
Yeah. All right. Reformers completely unacceptable. Of course, I miss it. Star Wars pulling green at this point could get Kennedy, which would be great. 5-year plan, which would be great. Africa, which would be great. Muslims or special. But I got to do it before he spaces so I can get something out of it. That's not what we were looking for at all. Okay, at least I have Egypt. At least I keep Egypt there.
The totalitarian world produces backwardness because it does such violence to the spirit, thwarting the human impulse to create, to enjoy, to worship.
Yep. And he hit it. Okay. Okay, now the question is, do I use NTB, raise DEFCON, and then just trade coups with gunmen? I think maybe I do. I can't lose the game to gunmen, but I really want to be rid of it. This is about as harmless a time as any to dump it. The alternative is I could play China and NTB for ops, both, and flip Italy, holding on to gunmen. I think I want to hold on to China. Okay, go back. Do we play China or pass? I think we just pass. Asia's good, Europe not so good. I think it's defectors. Okay, that's a fine hit with defectors. Okay, glad that was not used for an event. Angola coup. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now what? Do I go into Cuba is the question. I think I do. I have China. Aldrich and Terror are gone. Yeah, I'm going into Cuba. I'm going in. Okay, he's going to just take it. Okay, I could take Haiti and Guatemala to stop Dom, but this is an event scoring. That's a AR7 event. That's got to go to space, I think. Let's just take my 8 VPs.
Пусть он укрепит нас в стремлении сделать все ради возрождения Родины и идти вперед по пути социалистического обновления.
Okay, that is unfortunate. This is also unfortunate, but not getting better.
Today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open, but the question of freedom for all mankind.
Coup of what? Is he going to ABM that? Regardless. Let's take my 2 VPs there. Could space this. But I don't know. I like getting my mill ops with it, I think. Huge. Huge. Very nice. That's actually fantastic. Now, let's just not get a central dom scored on us. Or I'm going to get central dom scored on me for sure. Let's not get central control scored on me. I love that I got rid of D-stall there, because I wanted a space that have a clean hand going into turn 10, and he did it for me. Okay, he'll coup central. Oh, gonna coup Haiti. All right, that's good. And then we will bear trap. Okay, VOA is nice. Oh man, is it Purge? Is it Purge or is it Teardown? Teardown's quite good, but man, Purge is very strong. Let's purge him. Okay, that doesn't bother me too much. Europe is scored. Okay, that's a nice miss. Now we coup, right? We just take a coup of Italy. Well, that didn't work at all. That teardown also removes Willie, so there's no chance of anything untoward there. Well, he had a good hand for it. Okay, let's just score central. If he has Middle East, that's 4 for him, but I should still have this with VOA in the last AR. Realign of Panama? No. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. One shot realign. We'll just take it back. Okay, I think we got to use China here. Because we got to stop Dom and do that. Sure, let's take a Dom here. It's unfortunate. But I think it's just this.
С праздником всех вас, дорогие товарищи! Пусть он укрепит нас в стремлении сделать все ради возрождения Родины, идти вперед по пути социалистического обновления.
Oh. Oh my god, he did this to me last time. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Gets me to 2-0 in RTSL and a victory over a longtime nemesis. I get to 2-3 against him. So, thanks for watching. We might be playing again later today. Who knows? But until next time, this is Justin Abramson. That was fun. But now it's done. So long, everybody.